about where it was after the fall, how a lot of times in his career so far and other kids, they've had fall moments and how they've really risen from that and they push on and go to the next stage. So he really was enforcing that through this first meeting I had with him. Now, before taking on this project, I found out that me and Romeo had a bit of a rivalry. So see, he's a Liverpool fan, but I'm a United fan. So, look, I put that to the side and I said, look, Romeo's vision is clear, we're going to make this. So, Jesus, starting now, he told me about how he came over to Ireland from Congo and his trip, like becoming a footballer, going through, he was at Bowes, where he's now at Malahide. It was really inspiring. You know, like, it really just took me to the place where I was like, we have to make something great here. It kind of comprised over a year and a half of shooting. There was 3 shooting days, but the one that always stood out to me was when we shot at Mosney Accommodation Centre. That was such an eye-opening experience to the impact that Romeo really has on all of the kids that he works with, you know. Going there, got to shoot with the likes of Chris, Ben, got the interviews with lads he grew up with, and ones that are coming up now, and it's just great to see what he's done. I'm delighted with what we've managed to put together here today with the After the Fall documentary. I won't say too much more about the documentary. I'll let you see for yourselves. We have a great day lined up, some singing, some dancing, something everyone will enjoy. So I'm going to pass you on to the man himself, Romeo Booto.
I thought there was a podium here. You know, to put my phone down. But look, I've done this many times. Thank you everyone for being here and purchasing tickets. This is my first ever screening, and you know, it's amazing. Thanks, Adam. You know, working alongside you for the last 2 years with this screening. It's honestly amazing, and it's great to see a big crowd of people. The support is incredible, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But first, I'd like to start by thanking Declan Power. Declan really supported me throughout this project. You know, I've been on a tour around. I'm sure you've heard me on the radio a couple of times, just talking about the project. And yeah, Declan, I really appreciate that and the work you put into supporting us. But a bit about After the Fall. You know, they asked me, what is After the Fall? Like, what is it? And the specific thing they'll ask is, Romeo, what is the fall? You know, and I'd be like, it's not really a specific fall. It's a collection of obstacles in life, and it's about helping people overcome your obstacle and bring out the best of yourself through your chosen goal in life. That's what the project is mainly about. You know, it's to inspire, it's to guide, it's to lead, and you know, we have a whole generation behind us that we want to support, and that's why, you know, I do the work I do with going into the schools. Aoife Burns, I'd like to say a big shout out to Aoife. Aoife has helped me, you know, on my work experience alongside Mick Neville, and being with you, I've learned a lot from you, Aoife, so I really appreciate that. Mick Neville, who's not here tonight, unfortunately, he was meant to be here. Mick has been like a mentor to me for, I don't know how long. It's been over like a year and a half now, and he's gotten me up to Malahide senior team, and it's just been amazing being underneath his mentorship. You know, Mick is he's a legend in himself, honestly. If you meet Mick, he's gas. Just him giving me advice about football and him giving me advice about how to go about things in life, it's just been, you know, outstanding, and him getting me all the connections to my tour. I want to announce that next Thursday that I will be starting my second documentary tour. 22 primary schools around Louth have signed up for it, and I cannot wait to get going. But look, I just want to introduce my featured athletes. You know, this project doesn't come about without me featuring them. You know, it's just about highlighting their success, highlighting their struggles, and bringing us all together as one, and to appreciate that. You know, in life, it's not easy to go through things on your own and to, you know, try and think that you know it all. It's easy to get help, and it's easy to work with people who go through the same thing, you know, in life. So, my featured athletes, can you please come out? We've got a big round of applause. You see there, he's last. He's always last. Ben isn't here. Ben is late, unfortunately, but he'll be here in a minute. But you guys, honestly, are a true inspiration, and I couldn't have, you know, done this project without you guys. So I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Honestly, thank you guys for staying, you know, in the project, and your hard work, your dedication, and you know, your role you play in this documentary is an important role, and I'm pretty sure you've touched many with your stories already. I've brought some of you on tour to a few schools, so it's amazing. Kerry-Ann Gavin, who's here in the middle, she won the best athlete, so we will pass the mic on to Kerry-Ann, and she's going to give her little speech here. Kerry-Ann.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'm not very professional when it comes to speeches, so I will be reading off the phone. I'm incredibly honoured to stand before you tonight at the release of this documentary, a project that encapsulates not just my journey on the football field, but a story of passion, not giving up, and the power of belief. At 19 years old, I never imagined that my journey with all its trials and challenges would reach a stage like this, touching hearts in a room full of dreamers and believers. Tonight is not just about celebrating football. It's about celebrating the spirit that pushes us to pursue our dreams no matter who we are or where we came from. First, I want to express my deepest gratitude to my family. From the very first time I stepped onto the field, your unwavering support and endless love have been my driving force. You celebrated my victories, held my hand during defeats, and always reminded me that my worth goes beyond any score or medal. Every cheer, every word of encouragement, every sacrifice you made has shaped me into the athlete and person who I am today. I owe every step of my journey to you, and I will carry your love with me as I continue to chase my dreams. I must also thank our brilliant producer, Romeo, whose vision and dedication have made this documentary possible for us all. You captured not just the bright moments, but also the struggles and the quiet determination that fuels every athlete's heart. Your ability to tell my story with such originality and everyone else's has given me and everybody here today the opportunity to share our experiences with the world. It is my hope that this film will not only inspire but remind everyone watching that the path to success is paved with hard work and resilience and the support of those who believe in us. To all of you here tonight, thank you very much for being a part of this journey. Your presence is a testament to the power of stories to connect us, uplift us, and ignite our passions. I hope that as you watch my story unfold, you feel empowered to follow your own dreams, whether in sports, the arts, science, or any field your heart desires. I live by a quote that is more than just words to me. It's a reminder inked on my arm every day. You can do more than you think. Let that be a call to action for you all today. Embrace challenges, push past your limits, and never let doubt hold you back. Thank you again for sharing this unforgettable evening with me. Let's continue to dream big, break barriers, and inspire one another to do more than we ever imagined possible.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Kerry. So I have Orla McDermott coming out in about 5 minutes. So I actually wrote up a little piece myself that I want to read out. You guys, if you could just be seated. Okay, I've said a lot of this already. You see, I know my speech is in and out. Look, but I also want to thank my family, my mom, my brothers, Randy, Ryan. You guys have been by my side through everything, supporting me not just in football, but all my life choices. Even when I decided to, dye my hair red. Mom hates it. It was a bit bold. But, having you three by my side every single day has been a blessing. And this film is a reflection of my family, honestly. Guys, I love you guys so much. To my teachers at St. Paul's, thank you. You've shaped my character and reminded me, that education is key in life. No matter how far football will take me or motivational speaking will take me, I'll never forget these lessons that education is key. Above all, I want to thank God, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Every move I make, every trick on the pitch, every school visit, and everything I do is a reflection of Him. Without His guidance, I wouldn't be standing here today. And lastly, I'd like to thank myself. Romeo. Thank you for being Romeo. I've always been destined to play this game at the highest level I can, but most importantly, I've been called to show others that no matter the setbacks, you can always bring out the best in yourself. Kids, always remember that. You can always bring out the best in yourself. Remember that. Success isn't about giving up, and it's all about choosing to get up and to keep going. I realize, now this is a funny one here, I realized the impact I had on schools, a couple of weeks ago. So we were at the stall, a few of us were at the stall, and a young boy from St. Joseph's School, he came up to me and he goes, "Are you the real Romeo?" And I says to him, I go, he goes, "The one that visited our school." I go, "Yeah." Me and my mates, we just laughed it off, I couldn't believe it. It was just one of those moments that, reminded me of why I do what I do. It's just, it touches you, that little boy didn't expect just to see Romeo walking in Scotch Hall, And I guess he thought I only existed on the pitch and in schools, so it was a funny moment. But look, another word to my featured athletes. Ben, who's late, Chris, who's late, Kerry-Ann Gavin, Neve, Tunde, Dapo, who's not here, Ryan, Tomwa, Renako, Dylan, and Sia. You guys are truly blessed. Remember that, you guys are truly blessed. Not just because you're in this film, it's because, I know being in this film does make you special, and, it makes you, stand out. But, I see the greatness in all of you, so that's why you guys are here. Thank you all, and I hope After the Fall inspires you. And yes, I will now introduce a singer who I only got introduced to recently. She's brilliant, and I want you guys to really see this performance. And I spoke to her, I met her family, Orla McDiarmid. She's brilliant. Please give a round of applause for Orla.
Hold me down.
come and stay with me. Keep me in the strength of your arms. Keep me safe, safe and sound. Lift me up, hold me down, keep me safe, safe and sound. Burning in a hopeless dream. Hold me when you go to sleep. Keep me safe. We need light. We need love. Lift me up. Hold me down, keep me close, safe and sound. Lift me up, hold me down, keep me safe. We need light. We need love. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Orla, for that performance. Just brilliant. Okay, so now we're going to have the screening of the film.
A quote that I live by is the best leaders don't create followers, but create the most leaders. And as one myself, you know, it's always about wishing the best for your team, your community, your family. And I truly don't believe like being a leader is about like getting the most followers or the most likes. It's all about leading people. Host an audience. Yeah, so just hearing Mr. Mackin, Mr. McGuire, and Mr. Harrington talking about me in primary school brings back a lot of memories how I was as a kid. And to be honest, like I'm the same. You know, I'm the same guy. I remember bringing in football boots for my presentation. Like, it's just such a kid thing to do, I guess. And in terms of what Mr. Mackin said, like always looking forward to sports day, never looking forward to, you know, mental maths or whatever it was at the time.
So here's where I used to live. Grew up in Mosney village. It's now used to be called Mosney Accommodation Centre. And yeah, moved in early enough in 2012. And here's where the journey pretty much started, you know.
The background here, where I'm coming from, where I started, it motivates me till today to continue pushing on, even when I might be injured, or even when I might be injured, or anything might go take a left turn in my life. I just remember kind of where I come from and having the chance to get up another day and try to be a better version of myself. It helps me a lot.
I met Romeo like a year ago, and we met in Diffie, and we did the same course, and we really enjoyed it together, and we had like great fun. Like I remember like we were like doing assignments, like, and he'd be sitting beside me in the computer like helping him with assignments, and it was just so memorable and so fun. And how I like that was college, and like how I would describe him as a person, like he's charismatic, he's really friendly, and he's really inspirational. And one thing that's so like the first time you meet Romeo, like you'll notice straight away, like is his leadership and his inspiration to the youth. Like everything in the documentary, like he just captures like determination, resilience, and he proves that like you can get to where you want if you work hard for it. So I think that definitely displays like Romeo's character. So yeah, no, I'm delighted I know him. Like he's a great friend, he's a great person.
Rising after the fall means choosing to make a difference, choosing to inspire, and you know, really stay
Thanks very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. The next section, we're going to bring up some of the athletes. They have a couple speeches. So Romeo is going to introduce them now.
Thanks very much, Adam. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. I was annoyed. Some of the pictures at the end turned out a bit blurry, but look, we're okay. First, I would like to present an award to a featured person in my documentary. She's a true inspiration. She's in the crowd, actually, and if she can come up this way to collect her certificate and her award. Adam, if you don't mind just holding the mic for 1 second. Can we please get sorry. Can we please put our arms together for Nida Safi? Where's Nida? Where is she? She's coming up the stage now. Nida, you are a true inspiration. Come up here. There you go. There you go. Nida has been amazing. How's school going? Good. I was meant to visit her school, but they've just been delaying us in with the schedule. But I'm sure I'll be in the next tour. You want to say something? Huh? No? Okay. Thanks, Nida. Thanks so much. Now, another one. Kulsum Carwin, big hand of applause. Kulsum was saying to me last week. Thank you so much. Good to see you. There you go. Kulsum was saying to me last week she doesn't know if she'll be here because her brother won't take her. But where's her brother? Is he here? Yeah. You made it. Thanks so much, Kulsum. Okay, see you soon. Okay. Tommy Osho. Big round of applause, guys. These are my athletes. Now, Tom, the first time I gave him a dig on the arm the first time because he laughed at me when I did a backflip and I didn't land. I landed on my bum. So that's how we became friends. Go on, Tom. Thanks so much, Tom. Guys, it's Tom. Renako Sweetman. Appreciate you. Renako got his hair cut for this, and I didn't know he'd cut it that much now. But sure, look, you look great, man. Thank you. This fella annoys me every single day, and Romeo Booto. Good man. He thinks he's taller than me now. He's always going around at home wearing my mom's big flip-flops, trying to reach me and my big brother's height. Ryan. Now, unfortunately, one of my best mates who was in the film you saw, Chris Lotifa, he couldn't be here. He was meeting some important people tonight, but not to say that this is not important, but he had to be somewhere, and he explained himself. He did say I should give best wishes. Thank you for the crowd. Thanks for everyone who bought tickets. Chris Lotifa, everyone. My good friend who always helped me with assignments, Niamh McKeown. Appreciate you always. The first time I met Niamh bought me a shake dog for free, didn't you? Me and Michael Kofi, it was brilliant. Niamh, I appreciate you. You're a huge figure in this film. Thank you so much. Now, this fella, he's a great footballer. He just sometimes gets a bit fussy, and he's always late coming. He's always late. Tunde Anulopo. Tunde thinks he's taller than me now as well. Tunde, you need to cut that hair. It's growing a bit too much. But go on. See you soon. when I met this fella, he was very, very shy. He was quiet. You just don't know how quiet this guy was. It was Sia Dubé. Sia's grown now. He's finally, gained some confidence in himself. Now he doesn't need me anymore. But no, Sia, here you go. I appreciate you being in this film. Another guy who isn't here. He's pushing forward with his career. He's an amazing guy. He used to play for Dundalk. It's actually Tunde's brother, Dapo Anulopo. Dapo's actually in the UK and he's playing at elite level there. He's pushing on. So Tunde, do you want to just come up and get this for him? Now this fella, he's just like Sia. They're kind of similar. Dylan Williams. Dylan here, it's like he always takes like 3-4 hours to reply for some reason. And I'd never understand it because a young boy like him, what do you be doing, Dylan? Resting. But look, I'm going to call the athletes up on stage and I actually gave them a question and I want them to speak to the crowd. I hope you all practiced it. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, my featured athletes. Now, they'll all just answer it one by one and then we're on. All right, since we're here now. I was on Zoom call with these last night and they were all saying, oh jeez, stage anxiety. I can't. Who was that? But look, seriously, football has played a huge role in you guys' lives. After everything you've been through, I just want to know, guys, and I want you guys to tell the crowd, what does the game mean to you now and why is it important for you to share your journey to inspire others? Tom.
Football means a lot to me because it's all I've known since I was like 8 years old when I got introduced to football. And obviously when I came over to Ireland, I met Romeo and made a lot of friends and connected and just brought the community together. It's what's kept me going. It was what kept me sane, kept me focused. And when Romeo told me about the documentary, I really wanted to be a part of it, to inspire kids to keep chasing their dreams and to never give up. And whatever they're going through, that's not going to last forever.
Football means a lot to me. Ever since I was young, I started playing when I was 8. Before that, I played Gaelic. I enjoyed football more, so I swapped over. And just every weekend, like after school, Saturday, Sunday, just helps to bring me and my friends together. I'm always training. If you ask my mom, my dad, I'm always looking to go out to play football. It just helps to bring a community together, in a sense. But unfortunately, right now, I'm out with an injury. But when I get back, I have high hopes I'll achieve big things.
Yeah, I think football is important because obviously on the pitch you're exercising, you're enjoying yourself, you're socialising, but it's important off the pitch as well because you learn social skills and you learn how to come back from obstacles and stuff. And I think that's important in obviously on the pitch, but just in life. So I think applying that to your everyday life is very important, and that football helps with that a lot. So
football means more than just a game to me. It's sourced lots of traits in my life, like strength, resilience, and also a strong community of friends and family. Just makes me happy at times, and also kind of gets rid of stress, and just means a lot to me.
Football means a lot to me. Ever since I was a young girl, I just love playing football, and it's shaped me to be the person I am today. If I didn't have football, I don't know where I'd be. What it means for me to inspire people is that my aim in life is just to inspire young people to play sport and to play football, because there's no better experience than playing football with your friends.
It's as simple as this. Football is like a second religion to me, and I'd no other choice. I was born into it, so that's really it.
Football means a lot to me, it's helped me shape the character and the person I am today. Waking up every day, working hard, hearing my teammates see in fact, and draw the boys. I remember we had one training session with Gui, made us do laps around the pitch, like about 12 laps, and it was so annoying. But I really enjoy playing football, and think about it every day. It just makes me happy.
Football means a lot to me. It's my favorite thing to do. I have fun playing football, and I train all the time to try to get better. And for anyone who wants to be better at football, you have to train outside of your club by yourself. And yeah, that's it.
Thanks so much, guys. Just can go around and take your seats, yeah. Thanks so much. Okay, guys, now it's a special group I have coming on. Karma Dance Crew, they've been amazing. I know they've been destroying dance crews across the country, and that's why I reached out, and I had to get them perform for you guys. They're a brilliant group of girls. Big shout out to Kelly for bringing them down, and I know you're going to enjoy this performance because they're very energetic, they're very motivated. So please, a big round of applause for Karma Dance Crew.
Back at it again. 7, 6, 5. Get low. Let's
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Big round of applause again. Thanks very much, guys. That was unreal. So before we're going to get into a quick Q&A session, just want to say again, thanks so much to everyone for coming. Thanks to Romeo so much. I mean, this experience was amazing. Like, finally the day is here and we get to show it after a year and a half, and I'm so happy that hopefully you all enjoyed it. Just a couple of thank yous. Thank you to Romeo, obviously. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend, Orla, who has to put up with me all the time, editing late into the night. Anyone who's in the industry knows the amount of little tweaks and all you're doing the whole time to get the thing perfect. So I was just delighted that we could show it here today. So what we're going to do now is to get all the athletes up again. We're going to have a quick Q&A session.
Now, this is your chance to dig in on our lives. You can ask me a question, anyone else a question, but would anyone like to ask a question here? You have a lovely question there. What was it? Huh? Sign your book. We'll do it after. Anyone? Yes?
Good evening to everyone. Romeo, I just want to say, this is not even a question, bro. I just want to say congratulations to you, to the boys on stage, to all the other people that you have inspired as well, do you know what I'm saying? Because coming from a place where we come from, we want, like, this is amazing, bro. Having the mayor charter, yeah. Having your own event like this, bro. Hella proud of you, bro. That's all I wanted to say, bro.
Thank you, Mike.
This is for Sia. So, how do you get prepared for your matches?
Usually sleep early, like really early, and you know, make sure I eat well, foam roll. What else? Like, you know, watch your previous games just to know what moves you're gonna do tomorrow. Oh, yeah, do you know what I mean? Looking forward to playing you tomorrow anyway. So I'm gonna keep it a secret. So you know what I mean.
Well done, Sia. They're playing each other tomorrow, so it'll be interesting. Another question? Yep.
Romeo, I really appreciate this documentary.
Thank you so much.
And there is something I want to know. Why you guys choose the star, and I can see something on your arm.
Yeah.
Like a vest.
Yeah.
So why the star and why the vest?
Yeah. Great question. The verse I have on our feature T-shirts, John 3:16, straight from the Bible. You know, it's a religious verse for me as a Christian and for all of us as well. For God so loved the world that he gave his own one and only begotten Son and said, whoever believed in him should not perish and have everlasting life. So that verse sticks with me since I was a young boy, because, you know, I remember being told about, you know, God as a young age, always believe in him, have faith in him. He'll pull through for you through your obstacles, through whatever, and, you know, live your life to the fullest. And when Jesus comes back to this world, which is soon, hopefully, geez. You know, this world is kind of crazy right now, but you know, just knowing that God is real, knowing that he said he'll come back, and, you know, to keep that in our lives. And I implemented it in here on our verses. Everyone show it there. We have it there. So John 3:16 means a lot to me. Yeah.
Romeo, this is for you. How old were you when you started football?
How old was I when I started football? Yeah. Oh, so I was in junior infants. I was a young boy. I was 4 years old, turning 5. So yeah, that's when I started football. Great question. Thank you.
I just want to say congrats, bro. Knowing your family for such a long time, really proud of you.
Thanks so much.
Just a question to all your athletes. What or who was your biggest motivating factor to help you push through any sort of difficulty that just kept you going? What would you say it is?
Yeah.
I would say my father, because he is mad into football, Gaelic football, all sports, and ever since from a young age he inspired me to get into football. And anytime I felt down or I wasn't able to like play a match, or if I didn't do great, like Dad would tell me, like, so he would push me to do the best of my ability. So yeah, I'd say my father.
I'll have to say my dad and my 2 granddads. So I think they're actually there at the back. I actually have to mention my mother as well, because she's a mad football fan too, so I can't escape, to be honest. Like, But they've always pushed me, like, again, as what I said at the start, like, they always reminded me of my worth. So if I lost a game, they'd always, well, I get it in the back of the car first. They'll tell me what I did wrong, but then they'll always motivate me and tell me to keep the head and keep on training, and then that's where I am today. All down to them four.
Who has the microphone?
Is it working? Oh yeah. Wait, you go first. All right. What club do you want to play for? Like after, like in your career, like what teams do
Who
you
you
want to play
asking?
for? Like Liverpool.
Who you asking, me or everyone?
No, you, Romeo.
Oh, yeah. Look, if I say it now, people will get mad at me now. But look, Liverpool fans, hands up. Yes. I've been a Liverpool fan for the last 10 years. Honestly, I'd love to experience the club. But Barcelona, honestly, dream club. I loved Barcelona growing up. And if I could ever get the chance to go there, you know, in God's plan, hopefully, Barcelona. Great question. Yes?
Yeah, we have another one.
What?
Will you have time to have a training session with us? The football.
Yeah, I'll check the schedule and see.
Yay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite footballer?
Mine?
Yeah.
Messi. Messi's the best. Messi's the GOAT. Okay, we have another 3 questions there. Yep.
Will you sign my shoe after?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see after, hopefully.
Romeo, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I have one question for you, all of you guys.
Yep.
So I can see all of you are very young. And my question is, I'm a little bit worried about how do you guys manage football training with your schools?
Great question. All right, Ryan, we go first here.
Well, obviously, I have a schedule. So around maybe Monday, Tuesday, I'd study after school, and then Wednesday, Thursday, I train, even Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, if I have not a match, then I'll be studying or I'll be training by myself. So that's me.
Yeah, I think you just have to be disciplined, like with school and with football and all. Especially if you're taking football seriously, you're putting a lot of time into it. So you have to go to school, you have to train most evenings, you have to play matches. So it's just all about having your priorities straight and just getting everything important done instead of doing things like, you know, just being bored or being on your phone. You have to organize yourself and just be disciplined to get it all done. So
For me, I've training every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's not too hard right now because I'm in TY, so I don't have to study too much. But after school, training starts at 7:30 to around 9 o'clock, sometimes 9:30. The only hard part about it really is that I get home late, but you can't make it without any sacrifices.
For me, it's about balance. Obviously, keeping discipline, like Renako said. Like Mondays, I'll have to study after school, and then Tuesdays I'll have training, and then Wednesday study, and then Thursday training. And also keeping like focused on like also like before matches and trainings, like keeping like tactics and skills and watching videos and stuff like that, while also watching like videos on like your studies and stuff like that. So I think it's all just about balance and discipline and staying focused.
Like first of all, like personally, I think like we're all very fortunate to get an education, so that'd be my drive to kind of, you know, do homework and do studies. And like I'm in college at the moment, so my drive is to kind of get my degree and just finish college. So that's what drives me to balance my like work around football as well.
Thanks for that question. I appreciate it. We'll take 2 more. We'll take 2 more. Whoever has the microphone. Yep.
Romeo, this question's for you.
Yep.
What was your favourite football team that you've ever played for?
Oh, Jesus! Now they're gonna do me on this one. My most favorite team. Look, my manager. Actually, I should just say I had so much fun at Leicester in the Leinster Senior League. Gary Howlett, who was here, he just had to run off. He was here for the first hour. I appreciate Gary for coming. Being underneath his leadership and the joy of showing up to training and being trained at that level, you know, it was brilliant. So yeah, Leicester in the Leinster Senior League. I know you were all looking forward to an answer like Dundalk or Bows. Nah, not giving you guys that one. But no, I'll be honest. At Leicester was so enjoyable because Gary made it so you know, easy for me to fit in and made the training so enjoyable. Just the running part, you know, it's just he makes us run a lot. Okay, we'll take one more.
This question's for the team.
Yeah.
Except from Romeo, who inspired you?
Yes, guys. Besides me, who inspires you in your life? You can name one person. We'll go by everyone. Actually, I want to hear from my director as well, Adam. Now he said you know, that we've been working on this together, and which we have. But honestly, I want to know myself personally, what inspires you as a person generally. I know you like film, and obviously you brought this together for me, and you know, I greatly appreciate it. But I want to know what inspires you yourself. Go ahead.
100%. Thanks, Romeo. I suppose what inspires me, first of all, my parents. They've raised me to be disciplined and to really focus on my career. Now, one thing I'd say is that there might be people in this room that would have a career they don't particularly like. They don't like live to their fullest potential doing it every day. So, me personally, full time, I'm a mechanical engineer. I work that 9 to 5, but I've such a passion for videography, cinematography, that outside of that, I really tried to cram in those hours. And I mean, like, Romeo's message of after the fall stands out to me so much that way, because it is what you do in that time you have, that 3-4 hours when you get home. You're tired. I know we have a lot of older people here, probably around my age as well. You can just sit in the bed, scroll. We all love TikTok. We all love it. But do you have that drive to chase your passion and really push on? And I hope younger people in the room take that message from the documentary today, if it's the one thing you do. So yeah, that'd be my message.
What inspires me is my parents. They've disciplined me enough to keep going and to be on the best behavior I can be, and also like meeting people, also like hearing stories and experiences. Also inspired me to kind of do better and put myself in that space to be able to do better with them. And most importantly, God as well, because I'm a Christian, so I think that inspires me a lot to do better.
My parents, my mom and dad would inspire me because they just motivate me to be the best person I can be when times get tough. So yeah, I'd say my parents.
Yeah, I'd say my mom inspires me because she tells me to work hard in school, in football, and everything I do. She just tells me to give 100% in everything, so my mom inspires me.
A person that inspires me is actually my oldest brother, Romeo Booto. He actually graduated this weekend, so I just want to congratulate him. He just graduated. He just completed his master's actually in college, which I just want to say to him. And yeah, my family and of course God, the man above. Of course, you can't forget about God. That's who inspires me.
What inspires me mostly is God, my parents, but most importantly, Mike and Melissa somewhere in the crowd. You know, they're just important people in my life, people I see every day, and yeah.
What inspires me most is God, my passion for the sport. I found something I'm good at, something that I enjoy, So why not pick a career in something I enjoy rather than doing something I don't enjoy?
What inspires me the most is my passion for football to be the best I can be, and my mom, my family, and God, of course.
We can actually take a few more Q&A questions because, you know, of this. Okay, young man up here. Look, hold on.
If you could pick between, would you rather be the best at shooting or the best at passing?
Or both. I'd rather be the best at shooting, because you get to score more goals then. Okay, young man up here has his hand up though. Yeah, the whole time.
This question is for all of you. Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom and you couldn't get up?
Yes, great question. What's your name, kid? Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Brilliant question. Does anyone want to come forward for this one? Have you ever felt like you've hit rock bottom and push forward? Renako?
Yeah, I think it said on the documentary there, I was at Dundalk for a long time playing football there and I was enjoying it. And I was doing well, but there was a lot of older players that were ahead of me in the older squad, so even though I was doing well, I didn't get onto that team. And then obviously I got told that I didn't make it and stuff, and that was tough, but I was thinking about not playing football anymore. I wasn't enjoying it as much, but then my parents, my mum and my dad especially, were just telling me to keep going and keep playing, and then I felt like I was rock bottom whenever I left Dundalk, but then I kept working hard all the time, kept playing football in school especially, and kept training, kept going to the gym and stuff, and then I signed for the team I'm at now, Linfield. They're a professional team up in Belfast, so I think that shows to anyone in the audience that even if you feel like you've hit a lower rock bottom, then you can still bounce back and you can still achieve what you want. So.
That's a great answer. Okay, we have a couple more.
Okay, if
Go
you
ahead.
had a really bad game, how would you bounce back?
You asking everyone?
Yeah.
If you had a bad game, how would you bounce back? Sia? Sia's had a lot of bad games.
Yeah, just like Romeo said, a lot of bad games. Usually just, recover and just go again, just training and training and training, like they say, practice makes progress, not better. But then again, yeah, I just believe in that quote all the single time, and, just repetition, very important.
I just want to say that each one of you are very, very powerful people, and why this documentary I think resonates with so many people is because you're telling people to recognize the power within themselves.
Yes.
So my question is, what's the greatest piece of advice you've ever received, and also what's a limiting belief that you notice that holds people back the most?
Yeah, great question. So what's the greatest piece of advice you've ever received? And does anyone need? Yeah.
So that's a good question. I'd say the best advice I've ever received is really simple, is just to never give up. A lot of my coaches down the years when I was growing up, like my teachers as well, when I was struggling with, I used to have really bad anxiety, and they just always told me to never give up and to keep going, and that really helped me kind of move past it, and I don't have anxiety anymore, because of all that advice that they gave me. So I'd say that would be my best advice I've ever received.
I think the best advice that I ever received was actually from my dad. You can do more than you think. And that one hit me straight away, which is why I have it on my arm. After a bad game, you think, oh, that's it now, that's the downfall of it all. But it's really not. Forget about it. And then, it's really, when you forget about it, it's out of your head, that's it. You go on to the next game as a different person. And I think that's the main thing. Just when you make mistakes, forget about it. Always know what you can do. And know that you can do more and believe in that. That's it.
Now we're just going to move on to the closing speech, and then we're going to have Orla perform afterwards.
Yeah, so we have a very special person that we need to get up and talk, someone that helped organise this whole day today wouldn't have been possible without her. Romeo's mother, Bijou.
Listen, guys, I can't tell you how proud and excited I am this night. I just want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for the support, because I think it's not only about the film, but it's actually about the title of the film or the documentary that kind of opened people's curiosity. And I hope that everyone here enjoyed this, yeah. They enjoyed actually documentary. Let me say I am proud today to stand here and see what Romeo could achieve. I'm doing a course actually here in event management. And when Romeo had this project of doing this documentary, it has been long ago, like I can say 2 years. Yeah. So I'm going here to say big thanks to Adam, which was always there for Romeo. And when he was there doing things, I was thinking that it's a joke, like what is he doing and all that. Like, but it happened, and when I'm doing my course, and I have to do a project after this course that I'm doing. And I say, okay, I'm going to follow Romeo in the school and see exactly what he's doing. And when I was with him, I was like, is he the true Romeo here? So I'm really excited. I want to tell you that like I'm really, really proud of you. And I think everyone here also is really proud and they enjoy the movie. My message here is going to be a grateful message that I'm going to send straight to Declan Power there. He has been an amazing person. Please applaud for Declan Power. Thank you so much to make this thing happen. He has done a lot. I can't say much, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I want to thank my pastor here, Pastor Janu, and my church that is here, Divine Number C. Big up there, thank you. I want to say thank you as well to the community, the Irish community that does accepted, you know, when we came here, we came as refugee, so we were welcome and then we feel home. I just want to tell you guys you are special, and then all together we can do it. Clap for yourselves. And for you guys, wow, you are amazing, especially Maeve and Karen. So, Neve and Karen, sorry. So I was like, when they told me that you play football, I was like, is it easy for them? But when I heard about your story, it just gave me this confidence, and I say that, oh guys, you can do much, and I trust you. I just wish you all the best. Yeah, and to close this message, I want to say, after the fall, it's not only about it's not only about what the athletes said here, because I guess everyone here had a fall or an obstacle or something that drained them down. From this documentary, I think you guys got to get inspired, to get motivated, to get to get a mindset saying that there is no a setback. Even though you fell somewhere in life, just make sure that you stand up and go again until you met what you have dreamed for. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I'm here. I want to tell you that, guys, yesterday I have my first boy that Ryan just said he was graduated and finished with honor grades in master in finance, and I'm so proud of him. Shout out for Romeo Booto.
Just to close off, it's a very special song that Orla McDermott is going to sing. Orla, you've been brilliant.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. So if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know?
Thank you. I just want to say a big thank you to Romeo for having me here today. It's such a privilege to be up on the stage, and I just want to congratulate him for an amazing documentary. It's so inspiring, so just well done.
Thanks so much, Orla. Cheers. So we just want to say thanks to everyone for coming out today. It's been a great day, and we wish you all a safe home. Thanks very much.
Guys, look, I honestly can't express how grateful I am for all of you guys being here. And it's not the first screening. This is only the first screening of After the Fall. I have another documentary in the making. It's called The Chosen One. We just finished writing the script, and it's amazing. And hopefully, in The Chosen One, we get to bring another inspiration story to life with you guys, and I'll continue to strive for greatness on and off the pitch. And you guys, my advice to you is to always stay focused, stay motivated, stay listening, and stay ready, because life does throw some huge challenges at you, and we all want to be ready for it. As it's a fast flow in life, and So thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a really good evening. One other thing, I just want to introduce one of the other head athletes of this film. He came late, I told you. Ben Ayo, come up the stage. Ben was at the doctor's. He I don't believe him. I think he was probably doing his hair. Ben has been my bro since he moved into Mosley in 2013. Ben, just say a few words, just close off.
Just want to thank everyone for being here. You know, Romeo's been a big inspiration to myself and other athletes here. You know, it was a long journey, but, you know, glory be to God, everything panned out as it was meant to be, you know. As the documentary says, after the fall, me personally, I went through a lot of falls in life, you know. Was at the dog for like 3 years, left, told I wasn't good enough, was going to quit football. Went up, trained with Neri first team, trained with Armagh first team, got my opportunity, finally came around, you know. Played with Bray for a few weeks, and then I signed my pro contract, and then I'm there now, glory be to God, and I'm going really good. Made my first team debut last night, and we won 2-1 against Cove Ramblers, you know. All glory be to God. Thanks everyone for being here.
Ben just signed his first pro contract, and he's not the only pro on the way. We have so many, you know, in different, you know, not just football, and whatever you want to do. We, like myself, I featured, you know, Neve, who's a professional in what she does, you know, and all the other features in my film. Everyone here, these are all great in their own ways. Remember that, and remember that God believes in you. Just find Him, and you know, He'll set you right in life. Orla, thanks so much for your performance. Really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you guys in the next screening, hopefully.